viewers, my name is Arianna Smith. I am a peer speech consultant here at North Carolina Central University Speaking Studio. Today I'll be sharing a few golden nuggets about reflective listening. This video will define reflective listening, dive into the 2 skill clusters needed for reflective listening, and recommend some do's and don'ts to be mindful of while we're using reflective listening. Let's begin by establishing an understanding of what reflective listening is. Reflective listening can be described as the process of hearing, understanding, and being able to reiterate the thoughts, feelings, and ideas being shared by someone. This type of listening is very versatile and can be used in situations such as handling an issue, receiving and clarifying directions, or even having a difficult conversation. There are 2 very important skills needed in order to properly apply reflective listening. These are attending and reflective skills. The first skill we'll touch base on is attending skills. Attending skills are ways in which you as a listener give physical and psychological attention to the speaker. This skill can be demonstrated by doing things like maintaining eye contact, giving reassuring gestures such as head nods, signals to continue talking, or even a look of reassurance. Attending skills can also be demonstrated through interested silence or picking an appropriate time and location for a conversation to be had. The second half of the necessary skill set for reflective listening is reflective skills. This skill set revolves around the ability to be able to reflect and summarize the information being shared. These skills are demonstrated by using acknowledgement of responses, which are brief or verbal gestures such as a go on, a yes, or a simple to make sure that the speaker knows that you're listening to them. This can also be reflecting content, which is being able to listen and reflect the big ideas being shared. Reflecting feelings by listening and reading body language so that you can understand the emotions being shared by the speaker. And reflecting meanings, which is a combination between reflecting on content and reflecting on feelings to create a bigger picture on everything that's been shared by the speaker. We'll wrap things up with some do's and don'ts to keep in mind while practicing reflective listening. Some things that you definitely want to do are pick up on cues. These cues can help you to understand the emotions being portrayed by the speaker. Draw conclusions only from the information given by the speaker instead of trying to create things in your own mind. Check to be sure that you are properly interpreting the information being shared. And while checking for this, use appropriate preambles in your summary such as it seems to you, it appears to you, or you believe, or things of that nature. Some things you may want to avoid while using reflective listening are forming judgments or attempting to evaluate the speaker, because that's not what you're there for. You're there to listen. If the conversation revolves around an issue, refrain from trying to solve it and don't claim to have a definite solution to the problem, because your solution may not work, and then they'll come back to you as if you created the problem in the first place because your solution didn't work. Avoid creating assumptions or taking the speaker's words and forming them into something else, as I said earlier. And finally, try not to withdraw or show signs of disinterest in the conversation. This may cause the speaker to withdraw and feel less comfortable sharing with you. Reflective listening is something that everyone can use at one point or another in their lives. And with the help of this video, hopefully you've learned something to help improve your reflective listening skills. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel so you can stay up to date on the latest writing and speaking tools.